Hello, everybody. I'm Robin, and these are my reflections. And today, on this beautiful springy Saturday, I thought we could unbox the Animal Guides Tarot. This is a 78 card tarot deck and guidebook with illustrations by Dan Craig, and the writing and the concept is by Radley Valentine. This has been re released by Hay House. This was a previous deck by them. I remember wanting it and not being able to find it and wondering why it was $80 online. And then I saw that it was coming back out and I thought, oh, they're re-releasing it. And what I noticed, because I did watch a walkthrough of the previous deck, I don't have the previous one to show you, but I noticed they changed the cardstock. It's matte now. The cards look the same. The backs of the cards are different. They've changed it from the little cat that was there to this owl is on the back. And then according to the copyright page in the guidebook, they've changed some of the words in the guidebook. So that's what's been changed. I think this box, and they've changed the box. It's different. So that's beautiful. If you recognize the name Dan Craig and Radley Valentine as a couplet, it's because they've done a couple of other decks together. I have one here. This is the Guardian Angel Messages Tarot. This is a beloved tarot in my home. I love this deck, and I actually have purchased it for people. I have a couple copies. I keep one by my bedside. I keep one here in my reading room. Well, this is my office, but where I read my cards. And I love this deck. I just love it. There's something about it. They have another deck together. It's called the Angel Messages Tarot. I have that one as well. I don't use it as much as this one, but I have that one. I keep that one in my fall and winter box because I separate my decks fall and winter and spring and summer. So this, of course, is out now, and that one will be out in the fall. But they do have two other decks together. So similar artwork, similar vibe, but this one is all animals. So let's take a look. It says powerful messages from angels and your animal guides. Tune into the magical gifts of the animals and receive divine guidance that transforms your life. In Animal Guides Tarot, Radley Valentine brings you gentle messages from the four-legged, finned, and feathered creatures of the earth. The cards are filled with inspiring symbolic imagery, and the guidebook shows you how to give accurate and magical readings. Discover the powerful messages of tarot in a positive and loving way, respectful of your spiritual path of joy. And I think that, like, that's the thing that I love the most about Radley Valentine's decks. I have, like I said, I think I have three of his tarots now and two oracles, and I just find them to be very loving and respectful, exactly as it says here. And that's my vibe. Here's Radley and his info. He's on Facebook. Sometimes he'll do lives on Instagram. He does like a weekly energetic report on YouTube. This box is really pretty. I like it's so soft. I'm just into these right now. All I want is these soft, springy colors and looks and boxes and backs. And I just want everything soft and pretty. You can tell by my background, but this is my vibe right now, and I am just not feeling anything else right now. So this is right up what I want. This is exactly what I want right now. So the table of contents looks like you get how to work with, oh, he's got a little look at that. For Raven, Jace, Riley, and Faith, who have taught me everything I know about unconditional love. That's so sweet. How to work with the animal guides, meanings of the cards, and then right into. And there's about the artist and about the author in the back. So let's see what it says about how to work with this deck. It says here, animal communicators tend to say that animals speak in images and feelings more than actual words. And I think in the future, we may discover that they have their own kinds of words that we may learn to access. Alas, not all of us are Dr. Doolittle, although we may, from a very profound heart space, wish we were. And this is why I created the Animal Guides Tarot. After more than 35 years of working with tarot, it seemed to me that using this language of the divine to interact with the animals we love made perfect sense. These cards act as a translator, a way to communicate with animals through the law of attraction and magnetic resonance. This means that the questions that you or your client ask will magnetically attract the best cards to provide helpful answers. The Animal Guides Tarot, like any other card decks, are 100% positive while still acknowledging the realities of life's ups and downs. Based on traditional tarot, the messages in these cards have been translated into their highest vibration. So you won't find any frightening images or words here. So he talks about the structure. And then he says, on a historical note, the major arcana was originally created with justice as the 8th card and strength as the 11th card. However, in the early 20th century, Arthur Edward Waite flipped the cards' positions when he created his famous Rider-Waite deck. His reason for doing so were obscure, and the result was disruptive to the flow of the major arcana's spiritual path story, so I've restored them to their original positions in the Animal Guides Tarot. Okay, so we're going to have Justice at 11 and Justice at 8 and Strength at 11 in this deck. Some ways to prepare your cards, how to shuffle, pull a card. There's some spreads here, a 3-card reading and a Celtic cross. And then it looks like we get right into the meanings of the cards. Talks about what the major arcana is and then into the major arcana card, which he's changed some of them. This is the Fool, but it's called the Dreamer. And I think it's called the Dreamer in most of his decks, or most of the ones I have anyway. The 3 I have, I think they're all the Dreamer. You get the name of the animal, which is the shepherd puppy, some keywords, and then it looks like just sort of a message from the animal. And then it looks here, shepherds are among the most intelligent dog breeds with natural tracking skills that allow them to sniff out exciting opportunities. It looks here like he talks a little bit about why he chose that animal for that card. And then the back, let's look at, it looks like it's the same. So it looks like it's the same throughout all of the cards. That's good. And then about the artist and about the author in the back. And that's all we have. I did notice in the copyright page in the front, it says a previous edition of this card deck was published under the Animal Tarot cards. And then they give the previous ISBN. The text in this edition has been modified. And so they let us know that. And that's the book. We'll take a closer look once we are ready to shuffle and flip through the cards. So here are our beautiful backs. I love this owl. I don't know if this is our high priestess or a hierophant, but I like her a lot. She's coming at me, holding some knowledge, flying real fast. There's pillars, there's a moon, there's a river. It's beautiful. This is gorgeous. I love a cat. If you've been on my channel any length of time, you know that you've probably discerned that I like cats and I like cat decks. But, and the cat was what was previously on the back of this card, but I prefer this owl by far, even though I love cats. So the cards are color coded by suit. So we've got purple for the majors, this sort of maroon color for the wands. It's like a turquoise for the cups, a royal blue for the swords, and like a deep green for, I would call this like a forest green maybe, for the suit of coins. And they are named earth suit, air suit, fire, water, and he's renamed some of the cards. So I'm gonna, as we go through, I'll probably say both names. You get the number of the card at the top, the name of the card or the title for the actual tarot card. Then you get the name of the animal that you see and a short message. So for this one, it says the Dreamer, which would be the Fool, shepherd puppy, and it says you are starting a new adventure, run free and take a leap of faith. He's adorable. Hang on, let me straighten these out because I can't take it. Okay. The magician, unicorn. There is magic in the air. You can manifest everything you need to be successful. So like he said, they are going to be that higher vibration of each card. The high priestess is owl. Here's our owl. She's the high priestess. It is time to pause and reflect, not to take action. Trust in your spiritual gifts, as nothing is hidden from your divine intuition. The Empress is the Angora rabbit. Time to hop into action. Use your natural creativity to bring forth prosperity and success in your life. Okay, the Emperor is the deer mouse. I'm not going to keep reading all the messages. We'll be here forever. Unity, which would be our Hierophant, is polar bear. The Lovers is flamingo. The Chariot with the Arabian horse. Cute. I think that's a perfect chariot, right? Because isn't the Arabian horse the fastest of our horses? You have to let me know, horse people. I don't know. I don't know anything about horses. I think I've ridden maybe 4 horses in my life, but I do like to ride horses. It's nice, but a little bit difficult, right? And hard on the muscles. So Justice, elephant, fair decisions will be made after all the evidence is reviewed impartially. The Hermit is the firefly. The wheel is a reindeer or caribou. Expect a sudden positive change in your life. You can move forward and make great progress. Strength. Maasai lion and lamb. True strength is displayed through kindness. Awakening, which would be our hanged man. We have the giraffe. Look at things from in a different way. Release, which would be the death card. Peacock. It's time to release the past and move on to something new. Balance, which would be our temperance card. Zebra. By merging varying points of view, you can generate an extraordinary new idea. Ego, which would be our devil card, is the Siamese cat. You may feel that you are trapped in your situation. This cat is absolutely chained to something. I don't know if if they got in the jewelry box and somehow got chained, or if they've been chained to keep from getting in the jewelry box. I don't know what's happening there. 16, life experience. This would be our tower card. And we've got the cuckoo, and he's called it life experience. I like that. Important changes are coming into your life that will require you to take action. Don't hesitate to move in new directions. Don't hesitate to move in new directions you know are right for you. Okay. The star, that's good advice for tower moments, I think, because that's usually like it's like a big change and you need to take action, but you feel hesitant because of all of the hectic, energy around you at that time. Well, that's my experience with the tower usually. um, the star, Oriole. Okay. The moon, the lynx. Beautiful, perfect for the moon. I love the face here and the light shining down. I like Dan Craig's artwork. It's soft and beautiful and soothing. Renewal would be the judgment card, and we have the raccoon, and then we have the world for the Shetland sheepdog. All right, on to the ace of fire, white tiger. The two of fire, these are our wand suit. Pelican, beautiful. The three of fire, the sea turtle. Stop and take time to review and make long plans. I once went on a trip. It was like a 4-day camping trip on an island. And we took a boat out. Well, no, we didn't take a boat. We took a boat out to the island. And then we actually swam off the rocks into the sea one day. And we were swimming for hours. We went out, out, out. We had buoys with us in case we got tired or whatever. But we swam for a long time. It was probably very dangerous to be out there like that. And no boat. We just swam out. And we encountered some sea turtles, like just out in the wild. And we got to swim with them. And they swam around us until our guide went and touched one of them, and then they took off. They were like, oh no, no human. We don't play those games. It was the most magical experience. I was a stronger swimmer then. 10 of fire, the St. Bernard dog. Page of fire, monarch butterfly. Knight of fire, dolphin. Queen of fire is our Persian cat. This was the back of the other set of cards, the Queen of Fire. So the older version of this had this image on the back. Interesting. My first thought is that if I think there were two creators previously. I'm not certain about this, but I think before this deck was created had two creators, and one of the creators wanted to be removed, and maybe the other creator was the Queen of Fire, and now Radley is the High Priestess, and so they've changed I don't know, I just made that up, but King of Fire is another lion. So now we're into the water suit, Dove. The Two of Water is a lovebird. It says you're falling in love or experiencing a deepening of emotion in your current relationship. Marriages or romantic partnerships in distress can still be saved. Don't give up. Three of Water, hummingbird. You have an exciting reason to celebrate, such as an engagement, wedding, graduation, or a birth announcement. Remember to cherish those you love. Sweet. The Four of Water is a tortoise. Five of Water is the dragonfly. on that same trip that I was telling you about where I went to the island for 4 days, when I went back to the original island, because this was a very small island in the middle of nowhere, we had to take a boat out. But when I went back to the original island that I was actually visiting for the weeks that I was staying, there was a turtle, there was another island. There were a lot of surrounding islands that had just a turtle sanctuary on it, a tortoise sanctuary. It was so cool. These are some big ass tortoises, man. They were my size and larger and old, like 100 years old, 150 years old, some of them. 8 of water, kangaroo. I spent like all day there just walking around. 9 of water, Pomeranian dog. 10 of water, prairie dog. Page of water, dear. You can expect to kindle a new romantic relationship or close platonic friendship. You may suddenly receive an emotional message from someone or be invited to a social event. So what's the Knight? We've got, oh, I just noticed it. There's some keywords up here too. Romantic, flirtatious, introspective, and enchanting. A deeply emotional and probably romantic experience will sweep you off your feet. The frog. Oh, that's cute. Yeah, so it looks like not only are we getting our message at the bottom, but also some keywords up the top. I've been talking and I didn't even notice that. Queen of Water with the swan. Compassionate, loving, giving, psychic. Yes, I love psychic as a keyword for the Queen of Water because I often read her like that way, you know? Warm-hearted, devoted, loving, and faithful for the King of Water, and a penguin. I love penguins. So that's exciting to see our little King of Water is my favorite king, and he got the penguin. I'm happy. I'm very happy. Ace of Air, panda. Oh, so it looks like we only get keywords on the, is it just on the, so I just noticed that the keywords are only popping up on the court cards. So if you need a little more support or want that extra support on the court cards, this could be the deck to use when you're feeling like you want some support for your court cards, because you've got not only the keywords but also a message and an animal energy to kind of help layer in meanings there. Ace of Air. So we're into the air suit. Let me just, all right, so we're on to the air suit. We have our panda for the ace, a dachshund for our 2 of air. Procrastination and worrying what others will think are blocking you from making a decision. 3 of air, the rose-breasted grosbeak. Sadness is a part of life, but you don't have to endure it alone. You may need a little time to heal, but once you work your way through the emotions, you'll be stronger than before. Beautiful. 4 of air, koala. Look how cute he is. So I did notice that he didn't put specific animals in any suit. I've seen a lot of dogs, a lot of cats, and then other animals as well, like, you know, animals that aren't pets as well. But I've seen a lot of birds, a lot of dogs, and a lot of cats. So it's not like we just have all birds in the air suit, all dogs in the earth suit. You know what I mean? Like, it's a mix. So here's a perfect example. The 9 of air. This in the air suit, we have the sea lion, which is a water animal. So there's definitely a mix up of the animals and sort of like, distributing them throughout the suits in a mixed way. But I have seen a lot of birds and a lot of dogs and a lot of cats. So, but different types of birds, dogs, and cats, which I appreciate. Page of air. Logical, truthful, curious, and undiplomatic. The seagull. The Knight of Air. Decisive, focused, driven, and impulsive. The thoroughbred horse. The Queen of Air. Experienced, self-sufficient, brilliant, and funny. The leopard. And the King of Air. Intelligent, impartial, respected, and unemotional. The humpback whale. Onto our earth suit. Look how cute! He's adorable. Look at his little eyes. I love him so much. The calico cat. Oh goodness, the eyes on these cats. 2 of earth. I can't take it. I can't take how cute the cat eyes are. They're a little creepy and still cute, and I'm here for creepy cute. I have two decks that are actually called the Cute and Creepy Tarot and Oracle. Three of Earth, this miniature poodle. Four of Earth, squirrel. Those things are busy. Five of Earth, manatee. I saw somebody created a whole squirrel deck. I think it was on Kickstarter? I hope it funded because I don't know. I didn't back it, but I hope it funded because that's adorable. Six of Earth is the kiwi. Seven of Earth, cow. Moo. Moo. Eight of Earth, parrot. Very nice. So weird to see a parrot in the Earth suit. I would so expect to see a parrot in the air suit. Let's see what it says about the parrot. Eight of Earth. Oh, here he is. It says parrots are beautiful birds known for their vivid colors and amazing ability to speak human words. You can think of this mimicry as the repetitive practice needed to acquire the skills you are seeking. Parrots have an innate ability to learn, a trait you share with them. Isn't that interesting? So it's about the repetitive, the repetitive words that they speak, kind of lining up with the repetitive practice and the diligence of the Eight of Earth. Okay, interesting. The Nine of Earth, ragdoll cat. The 10 of Earth is a golden retriever. And then Page of Earth, keywords cheerful, reliable, intelligent, and mischievous. We have a tabby. The Knight of Earth is trustworthy, dedicated, protective, and funny for a seahorse. The Queen of Earth, thoughtful, caring, creative, and ingenious for a Belgian hare, with a Belgian hare. Ingenious. I don't know. It's not something, that's not a word I would have associated with the Queen of Earth, but I'm not mad at it. King of Earth, compassionate, accomplished, charismatic, and grounded. The Irish cob horse. Okay, here are backs again. Let's shuffle. Okay, so the cardstock on these is that Hay House cardboardy matte. It's like it's the one that's like a little bit satiny. It's not really satin. It's just a matte. It's a basic matte, and the size is Hay House Oracle deck size. So this is the Angels and Auras Oracle, and they are the same. They're the same size. So this is an Oracle deck size tarot card. But if I'm looking at it up against a tarot card, wow, I don't have even one tarot card here that's like normal tarot size. Everything I have out is like here's one. Everything I had out was like random size except for this one. So this is the regular tarot size card, and you can see that they are taller and wider. So this is a regular. If you have any of Hay House's normal size oracle decks that they make most of their oracle decks, this is that size. I find these difficult to shuffle, these Hay House oracle size tarot decks. So I'm just gonna do the best that I can. I can only shuffle them this way. I'm not even gonna try another way because I just can't do it. I know that this is how I can shuffle them. I know from my Guardian Angel Messages tarot that I love to pieces that the shuffle on these for me, because I have small hands, is a little bit tough. But yeah, I mean, I can waterfall them. I can't bend them at all, but I can drop them. So they're not sticking or anything like that. It's not a smooth glide, but it's good enough. It's good enough. This is standard stock. You can see that that's the fan. All right, so there is the write-up if you want to read it for yourself. It says, all right, so the message on the card is expect a sudden positive change in your life. You can now move forward and make great progress. In the book, it says, there's some keywords here. It says success through taking action, opportunity and blessings, travel or modes of transportation, forward movement, new directions. The reindeer says, that your life is about to start accelerating forward. Progress can come hurtling in after times of inaction or even fidgety boredom. But once this card appears, you can expect things to get very busy. Traditionally associated with Santa Claus, who brings wonderful gifts into people's lives, reindeer are a sign of prosperity and a change in a positive direction. This card can indicate that amazing new opportunities are headed your way. Other possibilities include relocation to a new home or city, travel for business or leisure, or even acquiring new modes of transportation like a new car. Reindeer and caribou are largely the same animal. The primary difference is domestication. Caribou are found in the wild and are somewhat larger, while the smaller reindeer tend to be raised in herds. Reindeer are even kept as pets in certain societies. These remarkable animals are known for being able to cover large distances for migration. They are also very fast, going from a standstill to up to 50 miles per hour in the blink of an eye. They're adaptable, clever, and able to survive and even thrive in the most challenging of environments. You have those same gifts right now. So use that reindeer energy to move your plans forward. Wonderful. Let's look at one of the court cards because I'm just curious to see. Let's look at the king. Let's look at my king of cups. Let's see if we can find him because I love a penguin. Here's my king of water. I'll probably just take some time to just shuffle this until it gets a really good mix and then just leave it that way and try not to reset it because that's what I did with the others. But I do have a hard time shuffling these. It's just so if I'm struggling only because I have small hands and I can't get my hands around them. If you have bigger hands than me, you won't have problems shuffling this deck. All right, let's take a look at the King of Water. Okay, if you want to read that for yourself, you can see that there if it's focused. All right, so keywords on the card are warm hearted, devoted, loving, faithful, and the message is a trustworthy person or relationship enters your life. You may receive wise and compassionate advice from someone who speaks directly from the heart. And let me see what it says. I want to see if it says the same keywords and stuff in the guidebook. No, it's different. It says penguin, a true and faithful romantic partner, reassurance that you can trust the person or situation, accurate and heartfelt advice, an exemplary father. So we've got even more to layer on here. And it says, remember that frog on the Knight of Water card, the one who will sweep you right off your feet and romance you till you swoon? Well, he may or may not hang around. I don't mean to be too tough on our little frog friend. He really might stay. The penguin, however, is a whole other story. The penguin represents a person or relationship you can absolutely trust. This might be an intimate but platonic friendship or the love of your life. Either way, you're emotionally safe with a penguin around. He can also symbolize getting excellent advice that comes from the heart. The penguin says that you can completely believe who or what is being presented to you. The penguin is warm hearted, honorable, and very loving. As a friend, he will never let you down. As a romantic partner, he will never stray and will keep any commitment he makes to you. This penguin will love you as you are, but like the swan, queen of water, he is able to see your hidden potential. Therefore, he's likely to want to nurture your gifts and talents, and he will encourage you and perhaps even push you to grow. And he'll do his part to help. Penguins are fascinating birds with highly unusual habits. They are, after all, birds that can't fly, which symbolizes the attainment of great things without having to follow society's expectations. They're also able to drink seawater due to a gland that filters salt from their bloodstream, a symbol of purity. They're very social animals. Most species mate for life, and they even have specific vocalizations so that they can call their mates and chicks by name. The male incubates the eggs until they hatch, allowing the female to go out and do her thing, search for food. You can see how that's a great metaphor for this gallant king of water. I love that so much. Like, so much. I can't even tell you because I love a penguin and I love how he's represented here. And I love the king of water and I love how he's represented here. And it looks like he kind of layers the discussion of the court cards as he goes through the book, which is nice. It's going to be a nice read for the guidebook, which I'm excited to take a look at. I'm excited to finally have a copy of this. I've been wanting it for some time. I was excited to see that it was coming back out, that I hadn't missed it because I don't usually buy. I'm not one to buy out of print decks. Once something goes out of print, that's a wrap for me. So I thought I would never have it, and so to be able to have it now is it's just a little bit exciting. Um, yeah, so I'm excited to have it. If you pick this one up, let me know. It's out, it's available. So I know some people probably already either have the first edition or have picked up the second edition. And if you're I'm here for all these cats because I love a cat deck. And I didn't realize how many cats were going to be in this deck. And I'm kind of into dog decks now as well. So yes, I didn't see any scary bugs. Bugs scare me. So that's even a bigger plus for me. Did I see any bugs? I feel like there was a butterfly maybe and maybe a dragonfly or something. I don't know. I didn't see anything that scared me. So that's a plus for an animal deck. I'm happy with this. Loving it. The only thing that bothers me is the fact that it's hard to shuffle, but that's all of these Oracle size Hay House decks. I can't shuffle any of them, so that's nothing new. Nothing new. So I knew that going in. So let me know what you guys think about this one in the comments below. I always really enjoy how he puts the color coding on the borders so that I can see quickly what I'm dealing with. Like right now, I have a whole lot of earth going on. I got a whole lot of earth going on. So I was like, is that an Elvis song? I don't know. No, it was a whole lot of shaking going on. I can't remember now. I don't know. It's been a long time since I heard an Elvis song. But if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more from me, you can subscribe. I release videos every few days regarding tarot and oracle. Links in the description box below where you can pick this deck up. I have Amazon affiliate links down there. I am an Amazon affiliate. So if you do decide to purchase this from Amazon, I would appreciate it if you would use the links. It does help me out just a little bit and it doesn't cost you anything. So I definitely appreciate it when you guys use those links. However, Hay House does often have fantastic sales. So I would check them out as well. And there are other links and information down there, so check that out. So I have another deck that I need to unbox from Hay House. This one came in, and I have a book that I need to talk about that I'm in the middle of reading. This one. So there's more stuff coming. Stay tuned. I look forward to making those videos when I am finished working with decks and reading the book. And so subscribe, hit the bell for things, if you want to be notified when those go up. And then also share this video with anyone that you think might want to see it. That really helps the channel grow. It helps the videos get out there. And I appreciate all of that to help the channel, help me out with just getting the videos out there. So until I see you guys next time, stay safe and be blessed. Bye-bye.